Excuse me, Rebel. I mean, sir. I'm here to speak to Leno before our interview starts.
Nice to meet you, Tina Fey. My name is Gabe and I am a writer for the show and all concerns go through me. No one sees Mr. Leno before the show.
I am not Tina Fey, you loser. I am the great Sarah Palin. And I demand to see Jay before the show.
I am sorry, Mrs. Palin. You two look just alike. However, there are no exceptions about Jay's pre-show rules, unless you are royalty or the Pope. He has only made one exception and that was Michael Jackson 10 years ago.
What? I am the great Sarah Palin. I am a former governor of Alaska. I am a former vice presidential candidate. I had my own reality TV show. I may even run for president in 2012. And I would like to talk to Jay before the show to make sure he mentions my Constitution bus tour.
That's all nice, Mrs. Palin, but there are no exceptions.
Well, you just said there was an exception for Michael Jackson 15 years ago.
That is correct. But Michael Jackson was the most famous man in the world. The things you mentioned are not noteworthy. You have to actually complete your term as governor to call yourself a former governor. You quit as governor before your first term was completed. You and John McCain lost to Obama, so there is no point in mentioning you were in the running for vice president. Your reality show was cancelled, so that gives you no claim to fame. And frankly, we are all tired of hearing that you may run in 2012. We know you are not, and you simply want attention.
Well. Sounds like a moose has got his horns stuck in the polar bear den on a Friday.
I have no clue what that means, Mrs. Palin.
And I guess you expect me to know what it means, huh? This is one of those gotcha moments. Isn't it?
Lady, there is no gotcha moment here. You made the statement, not me.
Oh, so I made the statement? This is unbelievable. You must work for the mainstream media. Is Katie Couric behind that couch?
What? No. She's not.
Oh, I think she is. Do you want to know what publications I read? Huh? Answer me.
I'm so confused.
What? Well, me too. What's going on here?
This conversation is over is what's going on.
My conversation with you and the rest of the American people is not over until I say it is over. Do you got that?
I don't got that. You ain't said anything worth getting. What is your purpose?
Good question.
Well,
I'll tell you my purpose. My purpose is to continue to keep popping up in the picture to take attention away from real issues. If the Republicans go to Iowa, then so will my tour bus. If Obama says anything, I am against it. If he says he likes ice cream, then I hate it. What people don't understand is Obama is the devil. And I won't be satisfied until everyone knows it. I didn't like the Tea Party at first. But when I found out they could help my agenda of spreading hate and spreading lies about Obama, and when I found out they are weak people that will follow anything I say even when it doesn't make sense, well, they became my best friends. Do you realize for the past 2.5 years Republicans have done nothing in Washington but fight everything Obama is doing? Did you see the Republican debate the other day? All the candidates said their first course of action is to overturn everything Obama has done. Not one Tea Party candidate or Republican presidential candidate has any real plans.
But that's not fair. That's not what we sent those people to Washington for. I voted for a Tea Party candidate because I thought they would go to Washington to get things done. This country is in a mess and you all have not done anything to make it better. I understand if you don't like some things Obama is doing. But really the American people want the fighting in Washington to stop so you all can get things done for us.
Silly boy. The American people don't care what is going on in Washington. If they did, they wouldn't have elected people just because they are in the Tea Party without even knowing who the person was. All is looking up for us. If we keep blaming Obama for things, people will eventually be mad at Obama. For instance, Obama did not pay attention to Libya. So we Republicans got on TV and said Obama should take a stand against Libya. Obama fell for it, and sent troops to Libya. Then we same Republicans bashed him for sending troops to Libya. No one paid attention to the fact that Republicans pushed him at first, they just noticed the bad press Obama gets and he becomes the bad guy. We are planning the same thing with Syria. It is fun.
You are one sick lady. You are not allowed on our show. I will go and inform Jay right now.
That is fine. I don't need your show. When I walk outside there will be 1,000 cameras following me. Every move I make is followed by the press. I did not complete my obligation as governor. I did not win the election. I have not ran for any public office since. However, the media gives me airtime daily. And if I sneeze, they report it. I have no purpose. I don't make any sense. I don't have a campaign. And I still am one of the most powerful women in America, because the media has made me who I am. I really should be a nobody back home in Alaska. But I am not. I am the great Sarah Palin, the most famous political figure in the world, although I don't currently hold any public office. Good day.